Recording to the live custom stream. Got it. All right. I cannot believe, once again, this is what, episode 161. Warning, may talk about paramotors. Looking at the chat right now, man, there are a lot of people in the chat. Let's go. Wow, I gotta scroll up. geriatricPPG, Bill H, John Wayne, Plainfield PPG, Steve Goodpester. Man, Bonnie Franz is in the house. Happy birthday.
Got it.
Let's see. And Travis DuPont's in there. Welcome. Good to see you. Tony Marzano. Got all of our regulars are in the chat. They keep on piling in. We got Bonnie Franz. Deweese Milstead. Hey, Deweese, I just sent out your stuff. I see Flying Flamingo Jade's in the house. Welcome. Good to see you. Bill H. PPG, the other Nick, man, we got a full house. I am so glad everyone's here. Welcome to PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast, ClearPropTV. And also, if you want to listen to us, it's paratalk.org. Tonight, we're going to be talking about paramotors, talking about cracked exhausts, different ways of pre-flighting your wing, your motor, post-flighting or post inspection. Yeah, well, let's talk about everything. So before we get started, let's go ahead and say hello to everyone. Let's start with Scuba Steve from paramotordude.com. How you doing, buddy?
Good Paramotor Dude, I'm good. Still trying to close on the house for all the people that have been wondering about that. We're hopefully going to close by this Friday, which will be the last day we can close. So if that doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, you can see that behind me, I've already started taking stuff down. So hopefully we get to move. But yeah, you can reach me, paramotorddude.com. That takes you straight over to my YouTube channel. I do a show every Friday night, 8 to 10 Eastern, mainly about vaping, but we do also talk about paramotors on occasion. When I get some more flights in, it'll be more of an occasion, but yeah.
do you do any giveaways on your show?
It's been a while. The main reason I don't do giveaways is because I don't have stuff sent to me for free. Everything I get vape related, I pay for. If I got it sent to me free for review, yeah, I'd give it away, but that doesn't happen. So it happens. Well, no gamer mic. Yeah, no, I got my real. This is what I normally cast on is this. So
it sounds really good.
Thanks.
You sound good. Well, Danielle from Stay Bad has given me some stuff for free to give away. So we got a Stay Bad beanie hat. Woohoo! And we also got a Stay Bad tether for your phone. How cool is that? So we're going to be giving that away today. So don't forget to tell Will Fly hello and let him know that you are there to win on the spinning wheel of winning things. Will Fly, thank you so much for doing all that stuff in the background. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing really good, man. Good to be here on a Monday night. Can't imagine anywhere else I'd want to be than talking paramotors with my buds and budettes.
And budettes.
So yeah, that's a great topic. You know, it made me think about what are some of the things that a new pilot or any pilot for that matter would tend to overlook. You know, so I guess you wanted me to say something about me. I like flying paramotors. I like to make videos and kind of, I don't know, experience new places and hang out with like-minded people. So check out Will Fly on YouTube or go to willflyppg.com. Thanks to Sean.
Excellent day. So we're going to be doing the spinning wheel winning things. We're going to be doing it maybe twice. I don't know, but at least once. So make sure you say hello to Will Fly and say that, hey, I'm here. I want to be on the spinning wheel, and he will hook you up. We also got Ryan from Ryan Flies. What's up, big dog?
What's up? My name is Ryan. I've been flying for about 3 years, and I work for a company called Starflight Drone Shows. I'm the resident drone pilot here on the podcast. Haven't been able to fly my paramotor a whole lot because the weather has been absolute dog dookie up here in PA. So figured I might as well come out on the show and hang out a little bit, so at least I can get somewhat of a fix by hanging out with the cool people here.
Oh.
I'll show Ryan my drone here since it's
you got a drone?
Oh boy.
Sitting
What we got?
in his cage for so long.
Okay. Nice carbon
Nice.
fiber wrap on that thing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
This is the old Mavic Pro. I've had this thing since it first came out. So
Doesn't
hard to
get
get
much
batteries
use,
now.
does it?
Huh?
So it doesn't get much use, does it?
No, it doesn't.
If we're showing drones. There's
Hey,
my
Sean, that's the
drone.
first drone I ever bought right there.
No, this is my first drone I ever bought.
Oh, there's old John Wayne. I mean, geriatric PPG.
What's up,
Oh,
John
boy.
Wayne? Glad you are here, buddy. So, Ryan, you fly drones professionally. If we want to see the drones and the drone shows that you put on, which are amazing, because you have what 30 drones at one time that go around and at the
We
same
right
time?
now our fleet consists of 75. We're hoping in the next year to earn enough to expand that to at least double it. And then from there, we're going to split it off into two. So we'll have two teams flying on any given night and doing multiple shows across the country. So
That is incredible. Is there a website that we can go to see like some of the shows or some of the clips that you do?
we're working on our official website right now. Since we're so early on in the process, we don't quite have enough material to put together the website. It's in the process right now. But we do have a Facebook page. It is Starflight Drones on Facebook. You can look us up, really easy to find. You can see some of the work that I've been doing there.
Excellent.
Nice.
That is so cool.
So if I take a couple minutes out here, I'll dig out my drone and I'll show you guys my baby.
Excellent. You're going to give away one of these drones too for tonight?
Maybe not tonight. Give me a
Only
second.
drone show I've ever seen was Stone Mountain, Georgia, and this has been years and years ago. So I know technology has way surpassed what they did back then, because they had a couple of drones that just kind of went off into the distance.
Yeah,
during the show.
It's
I
incredible.
thought you were going to say something about the drone technology is really taken off.
But
Well, that I would have said that, but I was going to let you do that, Sean.
It's amazing how fast the technology changes. It really is. Just in the time that I've been doing it, I've seen things change drastically. And I can only imagine what it's going to turn into in the next couple of years. Give me a second. I'm going to pull this bad boy out.
Yeah.
So
that's like wing technology. You know, I got a 2019 Roadster 3, and then I got this year's APCO hybrid.
oh, look at that thing. Oh yeah, that looks
I don't know
like
if you, I'm not going to be the background's blocking it, but
Yeah, let's take a look. I'll spotlight you.
is that an Inspire 2?
it is.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, those are the bad
Those
boys.
are the really expensive Inspires. That's what they are.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
I like
Man,
it.
how much for that invisible coating? Holy crap.
I
That's
know.
my camo. That's my camo coating.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So I was going to ask you guys, what is y'all's biggest mistake in paramotoring so far? Because I know what mine is.
Let's hold on to that real quick.
Okay.
Introduce Linda real quick.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Linda. Yeah, Linda, it's your time to
I
shine.
was like-
welcome.
I was like falling asleep here. Okay. Wake me up.
Welcome, Linda.
All
Thank
right.
you very much for being here.
Y'all
Where's your
forgot
pom-poms?
about me.
Pom-pom-pom-poms.
We love you, Linda.
Okay. All right, we'll back it up. Okay.
All right, where the
Hi,
pom-poms?
everybody. Hi, chatters. Welcome. It's Monday night. This is the place to be. I just want to tell you, I've got oh, look at the big screen. I'm on the big screen.
They are so
I'm
sparkly.
the fan cam. I'm on the fan cam tonight. Hi. So I got my new can you guys see my new pom-poms?
Yes, they're
Yeah.
very sparkly.
Aren't
We
they
can
beautiful?
tell that some of them are green because they're green screening.
That's right. Well, yeah, they're all different colors, but yeah, I got these yeah, Saturday at 5 below. So I was really excited when I found these. I'm like, yes. So next time I go back, I'm gonna buy another set because I think they're super cute. So anyway, enough about pom-poms. But thanks for hanging with us tonight. We're just kind of chilled. Yeah. Monday night. I'm with my team here and no place I'd rather be. And with my chatters and Chatterland and all that. So if you want to get up with me and be a guest on our show, just go to Paramount USA, which takes you take you to my Facebook page. And then just PM me and say, hey, I want to be on your show, Paramount, and I'll take care of you. So there you go.
Excellent.
I love you guys. I love my para peeps. I love anything about paragliding, paramotors, all that stuff. I've learned so much in the last 4 years already. And now in May, I'll take my second tandem, and I'm just super duper excited. So
You're like a pro on the ground.
Yeah.
I am like really excited. Well, Saturday, the girls did a little day trip. So the tradition is now when we drive by the torch port, we have to get out and Leslie has to get a picture of me, in front of it to represent. It's tradition now. So yeah, you'll see it on Facebook. I put on Facebook, but yeah, that's what we did. And the snow was like this deep, by the sign. I'm surprised I didn't fall on my butt or whatever, but yeah, it was fun. So like I said, I'm really excited to meet a lot of people I haven't met yet and all that stuff. So enjoy the show, everybody. Sit back, relax, get in the chat, ask questions, whatever you want to do, because we're here for you. And that's all I have to say.
I think Jeremy's probably, I know he's got me beat, but that one's, he crashed into his own car launching.
When? What?
Yeah, he says, I crashed when we were talking about mistakes. I crashed into my own car on launch. Pretty dumb mistake.
Jeremy, get in the
Wow.
room.
Don't launch towards your car.
Yeah.
We want to see you.
Okay.
Paramount says so.
Okay, so Steve,
Right
the question is then, what are the mistakes that we have made?
What is your worst mistake
What is the
in
worst
your
mistake?
paramotor journey? That
Read
you can
Stephen
think of?
Goodpaster's comment. That's worth reading.
What
I
is
have
it?
to.
The very last one is Stephen Goodpaster. He says, the biggest mistake, believing love of my life when she said, I will support you in any paramotor decision you make. I now call her my ex.
Wow.
Oh, Steve, crack me up.
Wow.
I actually have two stories for this. One was pretty early on in my self-training career. As I think I told you guys this a while back, I fly with like 10 other guys on a pretty regular basis, and we're all in a group chat. I was up flying and I was doing some pattern work. Came back around, I was coming into land, and one of the guys decided it'd be funny to kind of jump up from underneath me and try and grab, touch my foot as I was coming in for a landing. It distracted me.
Yeah.
I ended up face planting. The worst part about it was I ended up dislocating my shoulder.
Hmm.
I was able to pop it back in on my own. I got up, took my gear off, and pretty much went home and was sore for the next couple weeks. But I walked away from that. I was okay. It was nothing more than a little hit to my pride. But I had a close call. The wind direction was coming directly out of the west, which heads right towards the pavilion at the airport that we take off from. I hadn't gone back far enough, and I don't know if I think I was getting some rotor off of the top of that pavilion because it was coming up and over the pavilion. Got off the ground. Now, mind you, I'm on an Atom 80, and I weigh 150 pounds, so the motor has to work pretty hard to get me off the ground. And I got off, and I was I think the bottom of my cage was maybe 2.5 feet off the ground, and I could not get lift, and I was full throttle. I had my brakes down to about my shoulders. I didn't want to go any lower because I was worried about the low airspeed and stalling it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm heading right towards this pavilion, and I ended up leaning and pulling just a tiny bit more, and I let up on my outside brake, and I curved around just in front of the pavilion, and I just missed it. And my friends thought that I was just kind of hot dogging a little bit. And when I came back down, they were like, "You were making us nervous." I was like, "Dude, I was making myself nervous." Because I was,
You're
I
like,
was
yeah, I meant
literally,
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally seconds away from being part of that thing, part of that
Wow.
pavilion.
Cool.
So
That's
All
crazy.
right, Sean, Will, what you got?
I've never done anything stupid.
I'm gonna say that from what I've seen with Will is not seeing that power line and barely skipping over the power line for Will. That to me was like the closest call.
Totally forgot about that, Sean. That's exactly right. That
See?
be yeah.
Don't
That
know.
actually, yeah. That's definitely it. What I was going to say is I'd landed without getting out of my seat. I mean, not even remotely getting out of my seat. Like still sitting in my seat. I just
Wow.
get out of my seat. So
I've done that many times, but on purpose because I, fly the SkyTap Angel. And
yeah.
I got skids.
Will,
That's-
you look like you're sitting on a horse. Because the way the camera's moving, it's like,
oh, it's because I'm on the chair and I'm balancing the laptop with my computer. So thanks for letting me know that. So I don't
and
know.
then
Mine's-
Scuba, his background with the flashy light in the background, it's like you're either
Disco.
next to a police station or
You can't really
you're
see
in
this.
Vegas.
It's
Disco.
I got that light right. I
Yeah,
built that
yeah.
light. That took a while. That's a lot of soldering.
That's cool.
That is a lot of soldering, let me tell you.
I need something like that on my hoop.
There you go. I know, right? Mine's simple. I'll get mine out of the way. I don't have a lot of flight experience because I've only had three flights. So on my fourth attempt, I went to take off. I grabbed my A's, pulled the wing up, and went to stop the wing so it didn't overfly me. And I didn't have my brakes in my hand. So I literally was pulling nothing. Oh crap. So that's my worst mistake so far. But I'm sure there'll be
That's not
more
too
in the future.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. No, because I mean, no damage. You've realized it. You were able.
Yeah,
to
there was no
drop it
damage.
down. Yeah.
I killed the motor instantly. And they were like, you should have went ahead. I was, no. When I screw up that bad, I'm stopping everything.
Yeah.
My worst thing that I can remember that I've done, I have access to a wonderful sod farm, and at the time I had at least 100 hours of foot drag in the sod farm. I mean, infinites, all that stuff. And I mean, I really put a lot of hours on foot dragging. So I was out flying with my friends, and we got a nice little riverbed and a nice sandy thing right in the middle. And I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go down there and foot drag that nice soft sand. I don't know if you know this or not, but when you have all that water on there, it dries to cement. I put my foot down and it kicked a rock so big into my prop. Not only did it destroy my prop, but it also knocked a big hole in my frame.
I thought you said crotch.
Man.
I kicked a rock into my crotch.
Yeah, the prop.
Prop. Okay,
Sir.
prop. Gotcha.
Prop. And then secondly, the second stupid thing that I've done is like, there's a gravel road. How about I foot drag a gravel road? Well, that prop is I still got it. It's embedded with rocks all the way around on the leading edge. So those are my two times I did something stupid, and it was foot dragging things that I shouldn't have. So
Sounds like you need to stay away from rocks.
I tell my students, do not foot drag anything but something soft and fluffy like the sod farm.
There you go.
Don't ever try to foot drag anything with rocks. It's no bueno. But
That's
all in all, that I think, of all the stupid things that I could have done. All right, here we go. Let's go back to the very, very beginning. When I first learned to fly, I watched all the videos. I just knew I would not butt sit too early. I would not land and butt skid in. I would not turtle, I would not do this stuff because I seen the videos. I know not to do that stuff. But guess what? My first 5 flights, butt landed, sat too soon, turtled, at least on my first 5 flights. So
No broken props though?
no. My first paramotor was a used flat top. So
Oh, okay.
you
See,
don't break anything on
you
the
got all this, you got all the mistakes out early.
Yep.
You got them out of your system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I sold the flat top and got the Angel. So once again, I can do all sorts of stupid stuff, and it's not going to hurt the darn thing. But all right, so we did all the stupid stuff. Now, how about the most incredible, most amazing, wonderful things you've ever done? What's the most incredible flight that you've ever done that you remember? There's actually a couple for me. Number one, I went out with my friend Tommy, and we flew, and we were just in front of a gust front, right? So we raced back, we landed, everything was fine, everything passed, and we had a quadruple rainbow that lasted for a half an hour. We just sat there and talked and looked at this amazing quadruple rainbow. It was incredible. That was my thing. It was neat, fun, exciting, spectacular.
I can say that I had my first flight, and then on my second one was with Bill H, and it was like at least 10 or 12. It was like a little mini fly-in. That one was awesome because it was literally my second flight, but here I am in a fly-in with all these other pilots taking off. That was pretty cool. Then the third one I did was on the Eastern Shore when I got to fly by the water and everything. That was really cool too. But yeah, that's all experience I got. So I can't really can't judge all of them. But yeah, that was awesome.
Will, you want to go?
Yeah, man, I'd say my best flight was a flight that I saw. Let's see, I saw a bald eagle. I saw the Shark Week blimp. You know,
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
It was a balloon, and I found a new LZ, all four in one flight. So that was probably the neatest flight. And it was a very pretty sunset.
Oh, you mean the Chinese balloon that was in your video? That was
Yeah. This is a real balloon. But yeah, that was pretty cool, pretty memorable. Most of my flights, though, honestly, the best flights I think would be, other than that, would be like at fly-ins, experiencing fly-ins for the first time. You know, like Vail, North Carolina, Moonshiners, that area. That's a beautiful area to fly.
I
So
didn't know Travis was there. Holy crap. I didn't know all the guys' names that were there when we did the little mini flying. Apparently Travis DuPont was there. I didn't like I wrote everybody's name down. Okay, Travis. That's awesome.
So I've got two cool stories. One, I've had two flights that were 30-mile cross-country trips to breakfast. There's an airport that's about 15 or 20 miles from our home airport, and they've got a little cafe right on the runway, so we can fly out there and land, have breakfast, take off, and come back. And I've done that two times with two different friends, and both times were just magical. The most incredible experience of my life has probably been flying the New Jersey Balloon Festival out of Solberg Airport. They advertised like 300 balloons. I think that's like 300 across the entire weekend. But I specifically remember 2 years ago, there was a balloon festival that my buddies called me up and they're like, "Hey, we're going to the balloon festival tomorrow morning. Be there at 6 a.m. We'll see you in the parking lot of this park." Okay, cool. I got there. I'm looking around. I'm like, where are we going to take off from? Well, we ended up taking off from the parking lot. But being in the air, it had to be at least 150 balloons, if not more, at the same time. And we were up there for an hour and 45 minutes straight, between 3,500 feet and 75 feet. It was just packed with balloons. It was unbelievable. To this day, it's probably one of the most magical experiences of my life. And I ended up meeting several of those balloon pilots like a year or two later, and I'm now good friends with them. They reach out to me every now and then and say, "Hey, I'm flying. Are you going to be around?" They actually invite me out to come buzz their balloons. So it's cool.
It's pretty cool because, when you have other paramotor pilots flying with you, sometimes you don't see them right off the bat. But if you're flying by one of those balloons, you don't miss that. They're
No.
pretty big.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, balloon.
Yeah, it's very deceptive, and when you get up close to them in person, in the air, it's very different. And I've been around balloons quite a bit, both on the ground and in the air, and uh, depending on your speed and the altitude, it can be a little weird, perspective wise, because you got this massive object just kind of suspended in air. It doesn't move in relation to our speed. So it can be very
Yeah,
disorienting.
can you tell which way the balloon's moving so that you don't accidentally hit it or anything? Can you?
Only based off of your own speed. If you're headed into the wind, you're going to be moving slower and you'll feel it.
Okay, right.
So you'll know that it's coming towards you. If you're moving really quick and towards the balloon, you're coming from the downwind side.
Gotcha.
But crosswind is a little tougher to tell.
I see. Awesome.
Have either other guys had a chance to fly with balloons?
I have not.
Yeah,
No,
good on.
every time there's a balloon festival, something's going on and I don't get to.
If you get a chance, man, it's worth it. It's incredible.
I
They're
definitely
just big lumbering giants, like a jewel just sitting there,
Yep.
So
Yep.
easy to fly around.
The funny thing, I with my Atom 80, I wasn't able to keep up with them when they would burn. They'd start ascending and I couldn't keep up with them. Now
Yeah.
that I've got a Moster 185, I can keep up with them.
Yeah, I remember that. If a
That
balloon wants to climb, man, they can really freaking climb.
That's
You gotta-
why you, as a paramotor pilot, you never fly over
directly over them. Yep.
Or
Yeah,
under.
two reasons. They can shoot up really quick. Secondly, that's the worst thermal when they
Oh
release
yeah.
air. You release that hot air that you'll ever feel. It can rip your wing right
Oh,
up.
that's good info. I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes perfect sense though. Don't fly over balloons.
Mm-mm. At
I've
all.
actually flown. I was about 75 feet over a balloon. I was downwind of it, and I could actually smell the propane fumes from it, from the
Wow.
thermals coming off of it. So yeah, it's real. You can
Yeah.
actually smell it and feel it.
Crazy.
The trick when you're flying around a balloon, especially if you don't know the person, is you don't know whether they're friend or foe. And by
Mhm.
that, I mean whether they're comfortable with you flying around
Yep.
the balloon or not. And but like if you got the ideal situation, I've got a friend who flies a balloon and she's like, yeah, come on, we enjoyed it. They loved watching us just as much as we enjoyed watching them. And she was
Yep.
taking pictures, and so
Somebody asked a question. Are balloons guided by FAR 103?
no, balloons are lighter than air. They're an aircraft. They're registered.
Yeah, that is
So-
right. They're registered.
The
Yeah.
register. Okay, gotcha.
Now you do have some single seat balloons that are FAR 103.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
one man
The one man. It's almost like you're sitting in a harness and the balloon's above you. So those are
Are the balloons, are they waterproof? Ryan, have you ever got caught in like any like surprise rain when you're up there, or I've never
No,
heard
I usually I've actually been up a couple of times when it's been when there's been rain in the neighborhood, and you can usually see it from up there. If I see rain, I come down and land and I pack up as quick as I can. I don't want to play that game. I've had a couple
just
of
wonder if that's
instances where I've
ever
had
happened.
like spritzes, but I've never gotten caught in the rain. I don't like playing with rain.
Yeah, do people do that though? Do they ever have anybody ever got caught in and when it, especially in Arizona, those rain pockets or wherever they come down just sporadically. I was just curious if anybody ever, was flying and
that'd
Yeah,
be one of the
raining.
worst things that you can do is get into one of those downpours. I've been out when it sprinkled a little bit, but I landed pretty much immediately. But no, you don't want to fly in the rain. That's pretty
No, I
dangerous.
didn't think so how they did. If you guys, I know how my flight went, since you're talking about your flights, I can talk about my tandem I'll talk about real quick, but it was really awesome because we flew over, I believe we flew over Torchlight and the scenery and everything. I couldn't even believe that. I couldn't believe I was actually up there. Okay. Like I said, the emotions, I just went crazy up there and just started yelling, and happy, I can't believe this. I'm up here. I did it, and just kind of swooping around, nothing crazy, but
it's
I
so
told Erik,
peaceful, right? It's like completely, I don't know. It's just I can't describe the experience for somebody that hasn't flown. It's just so peaceful and it's awesome. It's just awesome.
Yep. This year I want to do like a flyby.
Oh, there you go.
I do. I want to do that. So, yeah, I'm really excited, Erik and Jade
Paramom on the
with
flyby. Somebody better
the
videotape it. I want to see you go by
paramotor.
with a pom pom.
Yeah, I know. Yep, I'll have my fan club. Yes,
Fan club. I love it. Fan club.
Yeah.
we'll be taking the videos, of me going back up in the air, and it's fun because every time I watch the video on my Facebook, I still get emotional when I see it because I couldn't
Hello,
believe that I
Shane.
did that. Erik and Jade were so patient with me and so professional, and that's what it's about. You want the people, especially your first time, you want them to feel comfortable. You want to scare them out of the seat, and change their mind. Okay, never mind, I don't want to go, because there's a lot to take in at the time because you can't believe you're sitting in that seat and you're ready to go up in the air, right? So, yeah, so that my experience was all good. So I just thought I'd share with you guys. That's it.
Excellent.
Hey,
One
Sean,
thing-
just for the viewers real quick. If you are gonna fly around balloons, do a couple laps and take off. Don't hang around. Whether you know the pilots or not, the noise gets annoying.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're just gonna upset the pilots and they're not gonna want you around anymore.
That's like anything, it's like
Yeah.
if you take off from your LZ, buzz around one time, say hi, go.
There
Yep.
you go.
Yeah,
At first they're like, that's cool. But if you stay there, they're like,
Mhm.
if that son of a gun don't get out of here.
Right.
So,
That's
yeah,
how you lose LZs, man.
get out of there. Get
Yeah.
out of there. Mhm.
Yep. If you're 2,000 feet up, you can barely hear, you can barely see, nobody cares. But when you're buzzing just 100 feet over, one time, oh, that's really cool. 2 times, okay. 3 times, that's kind of loud. 4 times, okay, you got to go. 5 times, FAA, what's going on with this guy? So,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. That's anywhere.
I
Real
agree.
quick.
I don't think anybody should be buzzing
No.
deer and cow and horses. I mean, some these
That's a
people that
federal
own
offense.
horses would not
That's
be
a
happy.
federal offense. Did you know that if you buzz farm animals and they hurt themselves, that is
Yeah.
a felony, dude. You
That's
can
a
get
felony? I did not know that.
felony. You can.
Well, I wouldn't do it anyway, but I'm saying, wow, I did not know that was a
Can
felony.
you imagine getting a
Yeah.
felony because you buzzed a freaking moo cow hamburger?
Or worse, an expensive racehorse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We have
True.
a lot of racehorse, or not racehorses, but horse farms around where we take off from. And it's something that we're always trying to be aware of for that exact reason.
Yeah, where
Dude.
I'm moving, there's horses like right behind my house. So if I take off from that field, I'm going to have to immediately turn and go the other direction.
You can pretty much tell the reaction of the horses too, the nervousness, or if they're kind of used to noise, if they're not, you can
Right.
tell as you're approaching that.
Yeah.
you need to
Funny
stay-
story. Have any of you ever been down to Aviator?
Yes.
Have you ever noticed that the cows all come to the fence that's closest to the airport when the paramotors start flying?
Oh, do they drop food or something
They
for 'em?
no, the cows actually like the paramotors there.
Really?
Wow.
They will actually start. I showed up one morning to fly there, and I took off, and it was, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 6:15, something like that. And there were maybe 5 paramotors in the air, and I'm not even exaggerating. There were probably 30 cows walking through the field towards the airport because they heard the paramotors.
I bet you they drop apples or something as they go over to get them to kind of.
Right.
They probably just like to fly. I mean, they like to see things fly. It's interesting to them, you
Yeah.
know. I'm sure that we all had a McDonald's hamburger and we ate them. So, and that's why we have the bug. It's like, ooh, I want to fly. It's like,
Chase coyotes with a helicopter. Okay.
so after we go through and say hello to everybody in the super chat, let's go ahead and come back and see who has flown to a restaurant or stopped to get something to eat or brought something with them on their paramotor while they were flying. So Will Fly, if you got that spinny wheel of winning things, Linda Anderson's going to say hello to everybody in this spinny wheel.
Hey!
Tonight we are going to be giving away a Stay Bad beanie cap from Daniello and Stay Bad Paramotor. We also got a tether from Stay Bad Paramotor. So thank you, Daniello, for these gifts that we get to give away. All right, Miss Linda,
Oh,
take
wait,
it.
I only can see part of the list.
Yeah, it's kind of
It looks different.
I'll keep up with you. Can you
Oh,
read
you
it?
are? Okay.
Keep up with it.
Yeah.
Okay, here I go. Welcome, chatters. Good luck to everybody. We got Bill H in the house, geriatricPPG, John Wayne, Plainfield PPG, Steve Goodpastor, Bonnie France, Tony Marzano. Wait, it's too fast. Tony Marzano, Brian France, Travis DuPont, Dewey's Milstead, Flying Flamingo, Jade, PPG, the other Nick. Okay. Zach Gannon, Jeremy, Guardian Service Dog, Brian Waller, hey, James, Walter Peory, Sugar, Oliver, and I'm going to sabotage the name here. Candice, how would you say it? Candice?
Candice? I don't know.
Welcome, Oliver. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Oliver.
Welcome, Oliver. I did say who's that? HDB Music, Hairsmith 101, and Cliffy V. Welcome to the chat. And is that it?
They good. Fantastic.
Excellent.
Okay, let's spin that wheel, Will. Woo!
Are you spinning the wheel?
Let's go ahead and talk about the food thing real quick, and then we'll spin the wheel.
Oh, let's
So,
not spin the wheel yet. We're going to talk first.
So who has on the panel first, and then anybody in the super chat, let us know if you have or not.
You're a little joker, aren't you?
Who? What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. So who has landed and got food, or who has brought food with them on their paramotor? Anybody on the panel?
The only thing I've done, Will, Will's brought food. He eats all the time. The only thing I've brought with me usually is bottled water, because I noticed on my second flight, I got really bad cotton mouth. So I try to bring something to drink at least with me in the air.
Okay.
Mouth breather.
Good idea.
Mouth breather.
No, he's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I
There
mean,
you
that's what I am
go.
too, but hey,
That's
did you know that if you're above 50 feet, there's no bugs up there? If you get down low,
Yeah.
bugs in your mouth, and it's gross, it's horrible. Summertime sucks.
Oh,
Protein, man. It's protein.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, what's
up?
going on?
Hello.
hi.
We got
Hi,
munchkins.
guys.
It's like Will, you shrunk.
Will fly, will shrink.
Yeah.
So, Will, did you take food up or land anywhere and get some food yet?
As far as taking food up, I've taken water up. That's about it. But I have landed out to, does a gas station count to get a Snickers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Okay.
And that's a
How'd
lot
you-
of fun, actually. That's something I don't do enough of, is landing out places, So, cool.
Okay.
Let me expound on that a little bit.
All right.
It's kind of a fear I had of landing in a strange field. Even though the field looks good, I don't see anything wrong with it. There's just kind of a fear that I've had. I've gotten over it to a big extent, but just kind of, I don't know. It's it's kind of fun, now.
It is.
Yeah.
Ryan,
I
Yeah,
never thought of that, being afraid of, that's a good point. Well, I never thought of it that you're up there, that something unfamiliar landing, you said, in a field you're not familiar with,
It's just a mental thing. And a field is a field is a field, so long as it's safe.
No,
I can
That's
actually relate. I
normal.
can relate to that, Will. I can totally relate to that.
See?
I've had the same fear for quite a while, landing in someplace new because I've been so monogamous to a single field, to a single airport that I always fly out of. One of my goals as a pilot is to grow and be comfortable in other situations, other locations. And one of the ways that I've done that is going out to breakfast with my buddies. We'll take off from one place, land in another, get breakfast, and then fly back. One of the time last year, I had like three or four other guys. We went out and went to a diner. We landed across the street in a field, in a farm field that we had permission to land in, and it was slightly overgrown, but it was not bad. There was like it was very wet, frosty morning. And, we landed out, had breakfast and took off. And it took us, because our wings were so wet, it took us quite a while to get off the ground, to get enough speed up to get off the ground, because those wings were heavy. But other than that, I've noticed now that I've got, 3.5, 4 years under my belt, getting to a new location is always more of an adventure than a fear to me.
Is it because you don't have like any wind socks when you land, or is it?
That's part of it. Yeah.
It is part of it. Okay.
That is part of it. The morning that I was referring to, there was very little wind. It was maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour. So either direction, it wouldn't have been bad. If we ended up running downwind, it wouldn't have been too bad. But that's on other days, having a motor out and having to land in just a random field. That's always been a concern for me. So, and here I am, now one of my favorite things to do is foot drag. Go figure.
I too absolutely love it. And the thing is too, if you're really good at foot dragging and then landing when you're foot dragging,
I'm still working on that.
That's the way of checking out a field, is foot dragging, and then you can just pull the brakes and stop wherever you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is, the thing that made the biggest difference or got me over that fear mostly is my first engine failure. I landed in a field. It was no big deal, so that kind of forced me to get it was really it was a liberating feeling too, because at that point I'm like, dude, I can land anywhere with this thing.
That's true.
And I've had to, since then, but yeah, it's cool.
I love to go out and eat, so I love to go and land in different places. My friends and I would take off from one airport, and then halfway between our destination, which is another airport that has like the boneyard of all the planes and stuff, we would stop in the middle. There's a Nick's Barbecue, there is a Sonic, and there is a Dollar General, something like that. So we would fly there, land in the field that's right next to it, go to get Nick's Barbecue, or go to Sonic, or go to the whatever, get some drinks. And one of the videos that I did was I got a Sonic burger and stuff. We went up and flew, and I was eating while I was flying, which was really cool. I'm like, this is great. Then we landed out at our destination, landed at the airport, saw the boneyard, looked, walked around. It was one of the most fantastic days. And then I flew to Denny's because I got my ARP card because I'm over 50. Woo! So I flew to Denny's, and I got my big, what is that, the breakfast or whatever, with my Denny's or my ARP card. So
wait, you can get a cheaper price if you're over 50? Damn.
Yeah.
I've been getting ripped.
Well, dude.
At Denny's. He just said he went to Denny's and he showed his AARP card, which they keep sending me stupid letters for.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, the Grand Slam breakfast I got for like $2 or something.
Jeez.
Free cup of coffee.
Bill H brings up a good point, and
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever done this. Apparently, when the ground is really wet, he brings a big tarp to lay out to put his wing on, so that it doesn't get wet. Have y'all done that in any situations?
I've done it at the airport. But the tarp that I have is like 20 foot by 30 foot, so transporting that,
That's a big
trying to,
tarp.
yeah, trying to transport that in my motor isn't a possibility.
I've never had a problem with the wet wing.
Or I have.
I mean, as far as even if when it's completely soaked, I have no problem doing a forward in almost nil wind with a wet wing.
Well, you're on a
Well,
trike though, right?
What's that?
You're on a trike though, right?
No, foot launch. But remember, I also have the SkyTap Angel, which is the double hoop, which means I can do a powered forward inflation. So when I'm ready to go, I just gun it full blast. I go forward, and it inflates kind of like you're on a trike anyway. Gets above my head. I'm still full throttle. I lean back, trust that thrust, and boom, I'm in the air.
The problem I have is one of the main places we got to fly from over here is in Pocosin, which is the marsh. So it's really wet. So if you don't get your first launch attempt, your wing's probably going to get dirty or muddy or wet. So a tarp would be a great idea to lay out across there just to keep your wing from getting dirty. I don't care if my feet get dirty, but the wing I want to keep clean. Just something to do, I guess.
Interesting. Will, do you use tarp or anything like that?
I have a tarp, but I've never used it.
Me either.
First of all, I don't do morning launches very often, and if I do, I try to lay it out and go as quickly as I can, not give my wing a chance. Because if I fail the first launch, oh man.
Oh, it might be the difference in wings too. Like that Roadster 3, when you get that wet, it's like a sogging. It's like a Afghan. You can't fly that thing. A single skin or a hybrid skin wing, that thing's so light, it can be completely drenched and no problem. So maybe it's the type of wing. That's interesting.
Or it's also, I can't run very fast, so I mean, I don't have the energy that I used to have. It would make things a lot easier to be able to lunge forward and really attack it.
Yeah, that's what that motor's for. It pushes you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wing still has to come up correctly.
That's true.
So
I had a question. I had a question for the group.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
How often have you been stopped by a random person with your paramotor on the back of your car?
yeah.
That's almost a given. If you have that on your car, I went to Harbor Freight to get some tools, and my paramotor was on the back, and I think everybody stopped me. The hell is that thing? Are you cutting grass with it? No, not cutting grass. Is it a leaf blower? It could be.
Have you ever had someone go by
that happens
look
a
at
lot.
it and just shake their head like they didn't know what it was, they didn't want to know what it was, they just couldn't believe what they were seeing. So
When you're driving down the road, people are always like right there in that blind spot, just sitting there looking at whatever that is on the back. It's like, what is that thing? They sit there for almost forever, then they speed up and go past you. So I know what they're doing when they're driving. They're sitting there going, what is that? Now when I have a trike on a trailer and I pull over for gas or something, it's like, what is that? And I tell them what it is. Like, oh, I thought that's one of those dune buggy things that go really fast on the ground, like the airboats. Well, they do. They go pretty fast.
I had a guy, I've had people slow down like you were describing next to me, and I could see in my rearview mirror, they're with their phones taking pictures of my gear. I had a guy on the freeway actually flag me down and follow me off of an exit to a gas station to ask me what it was and how he could get involved in it.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll do that. I mean,
yeah.
They'll pull up beside you and stare it down for a while. And then usually what happens is, especially if you get stopped at a red light, they'll roll the window down and start trying to flag you down. Hey, what the hell is that thing? Yeah, I fly with that. No, bullshit. They do not believe you. There's like, there's no way.
part of the reason that I have vinyl decals on my back windows now with the paramotor, with the wing and everything, so that people can kind of put two and two together.
Right.
They'll see it and they'll be able to figure it out. And that actually, I found that since I've done that, I've actually gotten less questions about it.
I do have that decal. I haven't installed it yet because I need to clean my back window, but I'm gonna do that
Yep.
How's that
before
shirt
too long
has
to
all the
avoid that.
answers on it? All the potential answers to all the answers to the potential questions people ask about a paramotor. Have you seen that?
What?
It's a T-shirt that has.
Oh
all-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Yep. All right. Do we want to spin that spinny wheel, sir?
I think we
The
do.
spinning wheel.
Yep, it's about 10 till. We're going to try to keep these podcasts to an hour because now we're rolling into summertime. More people are flying. We're going to have that time change. So wintertime is fun to do hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but summertime, not so much. Don't forget to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Yay.
That way nobody can say it's rigged. Well, they always say it's rigged, so whatever.
All right, you ready?
Let's
Well,
go.
real quick before we hit the spinny wheel, let me ask you a question. Okay. The question is, last week we had a secret code. First person that puts it in the chat wins. Go. They weren't expecting that.
No, sneaky.
No. What is that secret code from last week? First person that puts it in wins. Come on, there's a little True North, Oliver. You got it, buddy. All right.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yay.
Oliver,
Wow.
do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, go over to paramotorarkansas.com. Make a free account there. Text me 501-747-3558. Let me know that you're there. I will add it and I will send it out to you. Now, don't forget to put your mailing address so I can send it out. Excellent. Good job, guys. Guardian Force Dogs right behind it. Bill H right there. Tony Marzano right there. So
Woohoo.
Walter says rigged wheel. Oh, that is so funny. All
Let's
right.
do the super spin.
Let's
I
do
do have
this.
Walter in there. Don't you? I got you in there, Walter.
All right, good deal. I love this stuff.
All right.
So exciting.
Let's see. All right, so I'm going to shuffle and spin. Here we go.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Spinny,
Spin it.
I'm going to go with
Super
Heritage
duper spin
101.
it.
What's that, Will?
Oh, man. I'm really sorry.
Walter, you win a digital copy of something that I can send you to your email. Yay.
Man, the wheel was not greased at all. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just stopped.
Yeah, you need to make that go a little bit further. I didn't even see it spin. Hey,
No.
Walter, I'll send you some digital things that you can print out there and make your own stickers, make your own shirt, make your own hat, whatever. We'll hook you up, buddy. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel one more time because we need.
I want to grease it though.
Yeah, grease it. Who is the?
Give me just a second while I figure out.
Okay.
Tell me the name of the first person that won. I didn't write it down.
Walter Priori and
No.
True North.
No, who is that person that won it?
Walter Priori.
The second one. The first.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
second one. Who's the first one that won True
True
North?
North Paramotor.
Yeah, who won it?
Oh,
Oh,
Oliver.
yeah. That's right.
I'm writing it down so I don't forget.
Gotcha.
All right, Oliver, text me. Walter, text me, email me, and I'll hook you up with something, buddy. I'm still paying off my second mortgage, sending you out all that stuff from last time. But I still love you, Bo. I still love you. All right, let's go ahead and spin it one more time so we can give away the hat.
All right. We shall do it.
All righty.
Shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Grease that wheel. Grease
I
that
got her
wheel.
greased. Here we go.
All right, spinny, spinny, spinny.
I'll go with I don't know, Travis. We'll go with Travis DuPont.
I'm gonna say geriatric.
I'm
You
gonna
know
say
what?
flying
You know,
flamingo.
geriatric PPG is John Wayne, so he's actually on there twice.
Oh, see,
But you know, he always gives it away. So he never takes anything. He always gives it away. He's that type.
Hot thirsty.
Is it really choppy over here on your
Yeah,
side? It's
I'm
like
getting that too.
okay, it's really super choppy. But then again, I think Will, you're on a laptop in a camper, right?
Yes.
That's really greased. Bonnie, if you win something else, I'll just put it in your bucket. She's won so much too.
It's gonna be
Oh,
Jeremy.
Like
oh.
me
Jeremy.
or Deweese again, because I just sent out her stuff from the other week.
That thing's still moving.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Right on,
Yay.
Jeremy.
All right.
Congratulations, Jeremy.
Same thing, Jeremy. Go over to paramotorarkansas.com, create that free account if you haven't done so already, and then text me 501-747-3558. Let me know that you did. I will go over there and I will put that, I'll make you a box or whatever I'm going to put this in, and I'll send it out to you. So
Oh, now Walter says the wheel isn't rigged.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other time, it's rigged, then he wins. No, it's not rigged.
we rigged it for you, Walter. Yes, we did. All right. So we're going to wrap this up. We got 4 more minutes. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us for this hour. It's been really fun. I love talking about paramotors. Can you tell I like to talk about paramotors? It's just
I'm
great.
looking forward to the spring. Lots of flying
Oh.
coming up real
Yeah,
soon.
man.
We got to do the thumbnail.
Real quick thumbnail. Very good.
Oh boy. It's
so
gonna
she
be a different
takes-
looking thumbnail.
She takes off glasses, and I'm going to put on different types of glasses every single time. Every time. we-
Whoa. All right, I got mine on. I'm ready.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go.
These are actually blue blockers. So when you
Oh,
yeah,
for the screen, which I should be using.
for the screen late at night, but I tell you what, I have no problem going to bed when Grandpa lays down. Gone. Just
Your eyes were closed if it matters, Sean.
I don't care.
We'll photo.
I don't care. When you're old, you just don't care about
He
it.
always closes his eyes. Once you say 3, he closes his eyes.
1, 2, 3. Really awesome. All right. So anyways, my name is Sean Simons, also known as PPG Grandpa. You can find me at ppggrandpa.com or iflyparamotors.com. And of course, if you want to learn to fly, go over to paramotorarkansas.com. Check out all the cool stuff that we have. We got all sorts of merch. We sell all sorts of wings, paramotors, and gear. Check it out. It's really freaking awesome over there.
Go down there, learn to fly. It will
Learn-
change your life.
It's awesome. Matter of fact, we got people from all over the United States coming here. We got people from Texas, Missouri, Kansas. We got people from Michigan coming down here, which is going to be freaking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. And lots of people here in Arkansas. Believe it or not, a lot of people like to just train on the weekends. This is my only job that I do. I'm available from sun up to sundown 7 days a week for Paramotor Arkansas.
Shane, kiss my grits.
I
I'm just
don't
saying.
do anything else. So if
He's
you
old
want
enough to get that reference, but
So if you want to learn to fly, make sure you come over to paramotorarkansas.com. I can't believe Scuba Steve was right in the middle of my spiel and just talk.
I'm sorry, Shane.
That's all right. Let me do it all over again.
Go ahead.
You guys want to learn how to?
Oh,
And of
Sean, who
course,
came to visit you today? You were on Facebook, Derek.
Derek is a guy that flies down in Florida, came over here. All of his family lives in Arkansas and Conway. So he was just a city over, came over, wanted to fly. And then that's when we learned that, I can't because I got a crack on my paramotor. So I don't want to go fly with a crack on my paramotor. So we got to fix that anyway. But anyways, every Monday night you can find me on ClearPropTV.com. Will Fly, you do something also on Tuesday nights, and you got an awesome website with your touch my tip type of thing. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, man. Just the tip 7.0 came out a few days ago, so check that out. willflyppg.com will take you right there. Tomorrow night, and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we do a show. Shane and Mark and myself. It's called Paramotor Hangout. It's an awesome show. This week's going to be the ins and outs of accident investigation with USPPA investigator Dave Ruff. So yeah, looking forward to that one. So come check it out, 8 p.m. on YouTube.
Dave Ruff, like the Dave Ruff?
Dave Ruff.
It is Dave Ruff.
Wow.
Really?
I
not
messed
know
with him
he was-
today on his live. I'm not going to say what his new nickname is, but yeah, he'll
He's
get mad.
That's neat. I didn't know that he's an official. So what's his title?
He's a USPPA incident accident investigator.
That's awesome. Congratulations. I did not know that. That's pretty
Yep.
cool. My dog said his name was Ruff.
Aha.
All
I
right,
get
whatever.
I know Dave needs to make some more videos of him actually flying. He's like, I don't know why not more people. You're posting videos about your farm and not you flying. Duh. That's why. But yeah.
There's a lot more
I got
farmers out there though than our paramotor pilots, so he might be onto something there.
I got more people looking and watching my video on how to dice a tomato, over 1 million views, and less of me flying. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I get more people of watching me get close to a wasp nest than me flying a paramotor. I get millions of views on how to, clean a mattress. I'm like, why? And my dad got some hot sauce, that hot pepper, the what do you call it? The ghost pepper. Ate some ghost pepper. Millions of views on that. Not so much on
Carolina
me flying.
Reaper. Yeah.
Yeah, not so much on me flying, but here we go. So the next video is going to be me flying, eating a Carolina Reaper.
There you go.
One is me flying.
I
and
will
steam
watch
cleaning,
that.
and me steam cleaning my bark because I just had a freaking Carolina Reaper.
It's
And the
just
next
about
one is
finding the
me
right
dicing a
niche.
tomato while I'm flying.
If you eat a Carolina Reaper while you're flying, you have no form of relief while you're up there. So yeah, that could be interesting.
Well, you got just go up a little bit higher, open your mouth,
Sure.
so the blast of cold air comes in.
That don't help when you eat a Carolina Reaper. It's freaking hot.
Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
goodness. We also got Scuba Steve. He does something on Friday nights. He's also a paramotor pilot and he vapes a lot. Tell us a little bit about your vaping stuff and you flying 3 times.
What I try to do is try to help people get off cigarettes. I mean, if that's something you have interest in, come over on Friday nights, 8 to 10 Eastern. You can either go to paramotordude.com or you can look up Scuba Vapes on YouTube. You'll find me there. We talk a little bit about paramotors, but mainly about vaping stuff. But I smoked for 32 years and I've been vaping now a little over 10 years. And it is way better than the alternative. So, yeah. If
can
you
relate.
have interest in that, come on over. Even if you still smoke or you just barely vape, it doesn't matter. We don't look down on anybody. So you're all welcome.
Tell us the .com so we know how to get there, dude.
ParamotorDude.com. Thanks to
All right.
Shane. ParamotorDude.com.
Shane, what does Shane do for you?
I mean, Sean, I'm sorry. I saw Shane's name and it just, damn the Shane, Sean.
I know, it gets confusing.
What's a vape? Now, Shane, I know you. I know damn good and well you know what a vape is, so don't even try that. All right.
To make it easy, just call me Gramps, right?
Gramps over there.
Yeah, Gramps over there.
Your
Also,
show's fun, Scuba.
Well,
That's a
thank
fun
you.
Friday night.
I try to make it fun. I mean, I've been doing it a long time. Sometimes I think it gets boring, but people still come
Yeah.
watch me for some damn reason. So
Yeah, and it's fun. Everybody chats with everybody and we talk about all different stuff. And it's
yeah, anything you can think about, we're talking about it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is fun.
yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun going over there, and he was like really surprised that I actually went over there and was watching a show. It's like, well, yeah, dude, nothing's going on.
Yeah, I was like, why are all these people showing up? Where the hell did everybody come from? It was awesome, though. I appreciate it.
And
Because we all tell each other,
Yeah.
Scuba's on tonight. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Scuba's on. Don't forget.
yeah,
Hey.
get the scuba
And
stuff.
I'm looking forward to seeing Will's show tomorrow. That's going to be a good one too. So
Yeah.
make sure y'all tune
Will.
into that show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How do we get to that show, Will?
Go if you wanted to PPG Shane paramotors.com. Thanks for
Absolutely.
Sean.
Right.
There you go.
APGShane.com. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. He wants to get up to at least 25,000 subscribers and beat me.
Yeah. And for the people that go, I can't never remember when your show's on. Well, that's because you didn't hit subscribe. Hit subscribe,
right.
turn on the notifications.
Yeah,
We'll tell you when the show's live. Duh.
yeah. I subbed everybody's. Even if I can't watch the video right away, I help, I got to help you guys out.
Doesn't cost
out
you
there, and I
anything to click on that
It's,
subscribe button, folks. I'm just saying, subscribe.
If you subscribe to this channel, you might win a prize.
There you
know?
go. Hey,
Yeah, I mean-
it's a win-win.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the spinny wheel's rigged. I mean, it's not rigged. I mean, not really rigged. I mean, okay, it's not rigged. But yeah, definitely hit that subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell notification. Also, too, on Wednesdays, you got Flying Flamingo Jade at paramotorgirl.com. Check her out on Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, something's happening from this amazing woman, Linda. Apparently had a famous son or something.
I
And
know he is famous.
what's going on Thursdays, Miss Linda?
Paraglidingtalk.com coming to a device near you on Thursday night. That's all.
That's right.
I love it. I always put things on Facebook the day of a show. I plug it in, remind everybody. I always tell Robert, I plugged you in. He goes, thanks, Mom. And because that's what I do, But it's a fun show. We have a lot of fun.
Robert Michaels. You guys should
Robert
know that
Michael.
by now.
Yes. He's got his show's super fun on Thursday nights. So, and if you want to be a guest on my show, get up with me, Paramom USA, which will take you right to my Facebook page. And then you can message me, text me, say, hey, I want to be on your show on Monday night, and I will hook you up.
You know what's funny, Linda? I've had guests tell me, it's like, hey, Linda booked me on her show, and what do I need to do?
Why
Linda,
don't they ask?
all right. There's something
they
you
really?
must.
Because I usually, I keep up with them or whatever, and I tell them I'll keep you posted, and then you know how I roll.
Linda, there's something
They'd
you
rather
must
ask you the
do.
questions than me.
You must do this, Linda. When
What's
you
that?
take your next tandem flight, make
Yes.
sure somebody is on the ground that can take a photo of you while you're flying so you can have a new background. Just saying.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's
Are
a
you
good
getting-
idea.
Are you trying to tell me you're getting tired of my beach background?
Well,
My-
I mean,
my
hey,
like-
you love flying as much as we do. Why
Yeah.
not show it off? Get a
Yeah.
picture of you. You
Yeah.
know, anybody. Hey, you
Yeah.
got a phone? Take a picture of me flying. We're gonna fly by. Take a picture. There you go.
Okay.
Ooh,
But
I
it
like
has
that.
to be it has to be horizontal though, not.
Yeah, not that vertical mode bull crap that people like to do with their phone. Turn your damn phone sideways, people. Good Lord.
I like that.
Yeah.
You said flyby. So
Because it has to fill the.
how
the-
about
the
we
green
use
screen.
that as our secret code for next week?
There you go. Hey,
Flyby.
clothing optional. Steve, Jesus.
Hey, Travis DuPont says that we could always have Jim Samard on the show to talk about his trip. Man, he's got lots to talk about, that guy
I
does.
would love to get him on the
He's been
show.
gone an entire month.
You know how hard it is to get him on my show? It's almost
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, well, you got to get with his agent.
I have to get up with Linda. Linda, book this Jim guy from Canada, eh?
Oh,
Tell us
I know, what the heck?
he needs to
we-
tell us
we
what this
lost
is all
him.
about. Tell us
He's
about the
living-
maple syrup smelling money.
Yeah, he's living
Never-
like a gypsy right now.
I
Linda.
know.
I like.
Never trust a skinny chef. Shane wants to know who you're dating this week.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
What?
Oops.
I know.
He's in a relationship.
What?
Will actually thought I was in a relationship, and it was a thing off of Facebook, where they say, it's that OMG, and then you hit it and says you're going to be in a relationship with blah blah blah, and then you click it on, and then I was in a relationship with Chris, what his last name, he's an actor or whatever,
Helmsworth.
and so yeah, so I put it on Facebook. you know,
That's so
and
cool.
and then Shane said that on the show, and I almost fell off my chair. I was laughing. He's like, "Congratulations!" And all of a sudden, I'm getting all these messages. What? You're in a relationship? What is going on? Even Will's like, "That's really cool." I'm like, "No,
You're in the relationship with Thor?
Or-
You go.
no, it's all good. Yeah, we'll just keep the dating on the side yet. You know what I'm saying? On the back burner, as they say. Yeah.
And Bonnie Fran says she'll take your picture for you.
Oh, she will?
Yes, but she's
Okay. She's gonna, oh, Bonnie, you're gonna be there at, oh, that's cool. Okay.
Boom.
Excited. I'm gonna
Done
meet so many
deal.
different people
I like it.
You got it.
that
Excellent.
haven't met before. So that's pretty cool.
It'd be funny if Linda's going by with a scared look on her face.
Now that would be the picture to put on the background.
No,
Right?
you'll see me like yelling. I'll be like yelling.
Yawn.
That's what I'll be
Oh,
doing.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll see. Even when we started taking off, I was like yelling all the way down the field, you know, as we were coasting. They could hear me yelling all the way down. I was like,
I love the excitement because I don't know about you guys, but every time I fly, I still have the same excitement. I still
Yeah.
do. I love every second of it.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
know.
Yep.
Poor Erik Lear, you know, because we both had our headsets on, and because I wear hearing aids, of course, I had to take them out, so I just had the headsets on, and I couldn't really tell if I was really loud or not, but I'm sure I was, you know. And if he was asking me something, I would just kind of go like this, you know, because I couldn't talk because I was yelling so loud. I was so excited up there. So yeah, I'm like, this is so cool. I'm hanging on to those little bar things, you know, just looking around. And so I hope the weather cooperates. So I'm sure it'll be.
I think we all need better weather right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it snowed today
nasty
again.
since
Snow, rain,
November.
snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're expecting some this weekend, or actually the next 2 days. We're supposed to be getting some snow.
Oh, no.
Well, it was even last
Yeah.
May when I went up. I had, you saw in the picture, I had you know, I wore a jacket. It was a little bit chilly up there, you know, it wasn't bad, but I still had my gloves on and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna maybe you know, like the news people will be out there that day, and then I'll be on the news.
There you go.
I'll
Be
call them and tell them,
famous.
hey, I'm gonna fly, Paramount's gonna fly, so you know, come on, have all the, you know, the media out there.
the media.
The media out there taking, yes, I'd be, then, and Robert would be like, oh my God, my mom, look at her. Mom, you're out of control. That's what we always
If it
say.
ever gets me out of a speeding ticket or something, then I'll consider either vaping or paramotoring, me being famous. That would work. Or even buying me a cup of coffee for goodness sakes.
Oh, I've gotten out of a few speeding tickets in my lifetime.
Well,
Me
TMI,
too. All I
TMI.
got to do is bat my eyes and
Oh boy, stories I could
also-
tell, but I'll just leave it right here.
we also
Too
got
much.
Ryan
much.
Rides, been an awesome guest. I guess kind of a guest.
Yeah.
Well, you've been a guest before, so you're part of the panel. Been awesome tonight. Tell us some awesome stories. So tell us a little bit about how we can get up with you and you know, all the cool stuff that you do, especially when you fly all those drones.
Easiest way to get in touch with me is through my Facebook page. It's caught me off guard.
Sky something.
Starflight Drones.
There you go.
On
I'm way
Facebook.
off.
Just look us up. We're on. You hit me up on Messenger on there, and we'll take care of you. If you have a wedding or a special event you want to have drones at, just hit me up, and we'll get everything set up for you.
I think it'd be really cool if you could go out to one of these fly-ins and do a nighttime fly-in show with the drones.
I've been talking to the owners about it. We're game. We just got to get. We got to find somebody that's willing to pay our expenses. Is what it boils down to. If we can get somebody to cover the expenses, we'll cover. I'll cover the rest. So
Very nice.
Well, speaking of fly-ins, don't forget the new fly-in. flight for Gage in Bowling Green, Florida, June 8th through the 11th. Awesome place to fly. Guaranteed.
Okay.
I'm there.
I'd love to just get down there just to meet some of you guys, just to,
Yeah.
it's
I
a
was-
long damn trip, but it's worth it just to get to meet people, whether it be there or Bad Apple. Well, Bad Apples happens at the same time the flying does here. So it's kind of like, if I'm way in it, I'm going to go to the one that's like 45 minutes away.
Yeah, I get it. No
Yep.
problem.
Yeah, I've been itching to get to a fly-in. Even if I get to go and do one flight, it'll be worth it for me just to meet the people, because I've heard a lot of really good stories.
Yeah, there's only certain fly-ins that have sponsors that go to them, and the ones that have sponsors are the big ones. That's the ones you need to go to, and I haven't been to one of those yet.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it because it's only like an hour, less than an hour away.
Oh, if it was
Where
an
I'm
hour,
at
I'd be all over that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like right. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful out there. Sean, do we have to? We have to do the secret name after this, right? We have to for next week.
We already did.
Figure out what we wanna.
We already did.
Kramer's asking, he already forgot it. He's asking if you could.
Yeah, gotta rewind. Be kind, rewind. We'll have the audio out soon, so you can listen to the audio on your favorite podcasting app, and you can listen to it there. The more people that listen to our audio, the better too. You're able to go back and rewatch this. This helps us with our metrics. So
Bing.
that's what we got to do. Anyway, I've had a really good time with you guys. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful Monday evening talking about paramotors, and you guys are
Yep.
awesome. Anybody out there on the guest chat, if you want to be just on the panel, if you don't want to be a guest, if you just want to be on the panel
Yeah,
and talk about stuff, get up with Linda and say, hey, I don't want to be a guest. I just want to hang out with you guys on the panel. And you guys
Easy.
are more than welcome to do that too. Just go over to
Yeah.
parentmomusa.com and it forwards over to her Facebook page. Just PM her and say, yo, I want to be on the panel, but I don't want to be a guest. I understand.
yes.
Lots of
David
pressure.
Proctor said he likes his goggles. David, where are you, David? You tell your son, I love my goggles, but we all want to see your goggles.
I know, right? I
No,
was
he's
asking, I was like,
listening.
where can we get said goggles? And he just finally posted what they were. So I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's got the kiddos, so he couldn't jump in tonight. But I know he's listening. He's
It's
listening.
basically for the people in chat that don't know. Apparently, he has some goggles that have a HUD display inside them, which would be absolutely awesome. If that tells you your altitude and your speed and everything in the
Oh, wow.
goggles, whoa, that's like a
Um,
game changer right there.
Actually, I will send you a link to those goggles. I have a friend of
Oh,
mine.
well, hell, send away. I'm all about
friend
it.
of
Send it to
mine-
the Zoom chat real quick. Send it to the Zoom chat,
Every time somebody says, yeah, I'm gonna give you a link to print out this 3D stuff, and I'm like, wait, was it Ryan that said that? And we still don't have the 3D file?
I did
Damn it,
send it to
Ryan.
you. I did send it to you.
I don't,
Well,
where?
he's moving. He probably misplaced it.
Yeah.
I
There you
still
go.
need that file. That was for the writer. You have a writer.
What was the file for, Steve?
It was for the Guardian.
Oh,
that you could
yeah,
mount
I
the
sent that to, I sent that in the group chat.
I did not see it. I must have missed. Okay, well, or unless I grabbed it and forgot about it, which happens a lot. I'm getting old. So
I'll send it to you again. I'll
Thank
send it to
you.
you again.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Send it to the guest chat.
Guardian Server's
Yeah.
dogs already knows which goggles we're talking about. Wow.
Yeah, there's a few out there. A friend of mine, actually, he's actually my 3D designer for the drones. He introduced me to these goggles. They're it's AR, not VR. It's AR goggles. So what they are is
AR.
it's augmented reality. So you can wear these goggles, and instead of having an actual TV screen in front of you, you can have an entire wall turn into a TV screen.
I've seen stuff like that online.
Wow.
It's absolutely insane.
So does it display like all kinds of info, like everything you need? Oh, look at that.
They
Wait.
hook into your cell phone through a
Okay.
USB-C. So,
So
I don't
what app
know.
supports that that'll show your altitude and all that? I mean, that's the big
It-
question.
basically what you do is you tell the app that you want to just play what's on your screen, and then you just go into whatever app you're using, whether it's Gaggle
Oh, okay.
or Fly Sky High or whatever the case may be. And it'll be right there in your line of sight wherever you put it.
Look at that. There we go. Now it's actually showing some. Oh, and it'll show what music you're playing. Oh, great.
Yeah, how much
That
are they?
There it is. Feet, miles per hour. Look at that. Just need a gas gauge now and we're good to go.
You
That
got
is
those aren't the
cool.
ones that I was looking at, but those would work.
Which ones do you have? I mean, post a link or something, or let us know what this is. This is the one that I just saw in the super chat, and it's
I gotta show this to Robert.
REKKIE.com. REKKIE.
Isn't that awesome? So you don't have to look at your phone. You could just, you got it right there in your goggles.
Give me a minute,
You
I'll
don't
look 'em
have
up.
to do anything.
How much are they?
Oh, shop. Let's see.
Smart goggles. It's yeah. Click on the smart goggles. I'm scared to see this price.
$20. Oh, only $349. That's not bad. And you
That's
can-
better than I thought it would be. Honestly, it is better than I thought.
Actually, I'm gonna add that to.
The ones I'm looking at are $379.
Wonder if
They're-
you can wear
They're by a company called Nreal. Hang on a second, I'm gonna share my screen.
Find that and let me check that out. I'm always into gadgets, and something like this sounds like a gadget I want to see.
So these are
Eat it.
goggles in the summertime.
I don't see anything. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
My Zoom's messing up.
You need to pay for better bandwidth, dude.
What's the name of the goggle?
Nreal.
In real, like just a letter N or IN.
Yeah, spell it. Spell it,
Yeah.
Ryan.
The letter N, real.
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 Correct.
NREAL.com.
Yep, Nreal.
That's not what I see, because Nreal is showing me this.
Look them up on
169,000. I'm buying it. I'm just,
Amazon.
Oh, so it's not a .com. It's an Amazon thing.
No, it's an Amazon thing.
okay. Amazon.
Is that's not, this isn't it?
That
Unreal.ai.
looks like it might be. Zoom down or scroll down a little bit so
Yeah,
we
we
can
can't
see.
see.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, NREAL.ai.
Yeah, I think that's the main page. That looks right. Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay. It has a separate lens.
Yep.
Is that 201-degree field of view? Holy crap.
Them
That's-
fancy web pages. Hard to share.
Oh, great. I could see it now doing psychedelic clouds in front of me. That's going to be crazy.
Well, I mean, it would be neat if it could tie into Gaggle, and it can then tie into Gaggle's ability to monitor other traffic in the area. That'd be
Well,
pretty-
here's the thing, my buddy was wearing these when we were driving back from Florida, and he had the GPS up on the side, and he took the screen on his phone screen, put it in the glasses and locked it to a specific location. So when he turned his head, it stayed in one position.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
So he put it down so that it wouldn't obstruct his view, but he still had the GPS up and his speed and everything else right there while he was driving.
yeah, I'm not able to get to the good part of how much it costs, but you already covered that.
Yeah, it's $379 for the full package. They've got a less expensive price or a less expensive version.
I found it on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Yeah, I found
Where
it
is
on
it?
Amazon.
You mean like a knockoff?
No, it's right there. It's in real on Amazon. Bestseller.
There you go. Yep,
Smart
that's it.
glasses. You got the air glasses. You got the adapter bundle. A little bit more expensive. So, yeah. Oh, it looks like it has a video. That's what the video is all about. Probably the same thing you've seen. I didn't optimize it.
Unreal. This is definitely a device.
That's loud.
Ooh.
Hey man, those things look humongous.
Now, the cool thing is you can see he's got, some of them are wearing the glasses and then some of them look like there's something over the glasses. That's when you want to just play a game or something and not have anything else in the background. There's actually blockers, like a blocker shield that you can put over them.
I remember seeing this on, I think it was an advertisement on Facebook or, on one of the social medias. I was watching this. I'm like, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really incredible. He let me play with them for a little while. It's pretty incredible. You can put a TV, think of it this way, you can put a TV anywhere, including in space. In
Which
physical
means-
space.
Which
So
means
you-
that you can fly your paramotor and watch Top Gun Maverick.
Oh no.
I wouldn't do that.
That would be dangerous. I mean, you know, your first responsibility is to fly the aircraft, not watch a movie.
Watch
Damn
somebody
that.
else's
Freaking
aircraft.
glasses are. I mean, you could easily jump the line at Disney World, I guess, but I mean, this is
Yeah.
huge.
There we go. That's the next video is flying at 5,000 feet watching
Top Gun.
Maverick. and eating McDonald's burger.
while chopping a tomato.
Well, there it is, guys. The next $1 million video. So make sure you go do that. That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I tell
Watching
you.
Tucker Got at 5,000 feet.
watching Tucker Gott fly to McDonald's while flying your paramotor.
Oh yeah, no, like how to do a barrel roll. You know, you're watching it. Okay. Yeah, okay.
How to do a barrel roll while you're flying a paramotor. Do a barrel roll. Wow. There you go, Ryan. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie, I agree with that as far as the prescription glass. I have prescription glasses, so the goggles will work better for me because they would go over my prescription lenses. Glasses themselves, you'd have to pay for the AR plus some kind of prescription, but usually the AR is in front of the prescription, so that would be blurry to me.
Why don't you get contacts?
Unless they can like put it to a, I don't know.
There's an adjustment for people that wear glasses, so it can
Oh, okay.
move further away. They
Oh,
can
that's
actually,
cool.
yeah,
Or-
it's
or-
made for people with all types of vision.
Or contacts. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, wear contacts. You don't have to worry about your glasses. And you got
I'm scared to put in contacts, man.
why?
Because, well, I got progressive lenses. So when I look straight, I have near or whatever is it, far sight. I can
Yeah.
see stuff far away fine. Up close is where I have problems reading stuff. So that's the way my vision is. So it's kind of reverse of what I would think most people have problems with. But yeah, mine's up close is bad. Far away is fine.
Interesting. Well, I know what I'm going to order tonight.
There you go. I can't wait to see your review.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I can review it and then I can give it away.
Oh,
Tax
put me
write-off.
on the damn spinny wheel. Damn it. I will not come on the show. I'm going to get on the spinny wheel.
It's just gonna be Sean doing the show.
Where's all my panel? We want to be on the spinning
We're
wheel.
gonna- Who's going to spin the wheel? Will's gone.
What's the secret code? Oh my goodness. We said an hour here. We're almost an hour and a half, but I tell you what,
I told you it happens every time.
it really does. But man, I tell you, I just still have so much fun doing these things.
When
So,
it's fun, it's fun.
It
Hell
is.
yeah.
And we
All
never
right.
get to cover in the cracked exhaust plate. We'll save that for next week.
Oh yeah, the crack of God. Yeah. Then we totally skip that.
just a wee bit. Well, let's go for another hour and a half and talk about cracked exhaust plates. Nah, let's not do that. All right, guys. Thank you once again so much. This is PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast. The secret code for next week is flyby. Yes, I did say it because someone wanted me to say it, so I said it. There you go. And we had some winners tonight. We had Oliver that won a hat. And then we got Jeremy that won the tether. And they were both from Staybed Paramotors from our very own Daniello. Walter, email me or call me or text me, and I'll send you out something. Maybe some stickers. The slow boat to Australia. No more. $500. No more of that. Anyways, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you. The secret code was True North from last week. We had John Hudson from True North Paramotors. We definitely thank him for being on the show. And tomorrow we got PPG Shane with the Hangouts. On Wednesday we got Paramotor Girl. On Thursday we got
Paraglidingchalk.com.
Then on Friday we got
ParamotorDude.com.
There we go.
Scuba's Hangout. Come
Thank you.
check it out. 8 to 10.
And then Ryan, you're just awesome.
Yeah.
You need a pod.
I'm
now
the
you
only
need a
one without a
podcast.
.com right now.
You need a podcast or a .com.
Yeah, you need a .com. Get you
we
one.
gotta get Ryan a .com.
Yeah, if you stay on the show long enough, you might actually win a .com.
I know.
There you go. Well, no, because he won't let you be on the damn spinning wheel, so you'll never win.
Yeah,
I know,
true.
yeah.
We are gonna change the format a little bit in the future as far as the things that we're gonna be giving away and how we're gonna be giving away. So if you want to be in a drawing that we have weekly, make yourself a free account over at paramotorarkansas.com. Put your mailing address in, and we go through and just go boom, and we send out stickers or send out something periodically just for fun. So make sure you get that free account at paramotorarkansas.com. The last person that we went boop, they did not have their mailing address, so they didn't get the PPG smoke system.
Mm.
You have to
Oh,
do boot.
dang.
If you don't do boot, then
gotta
you
do
don't
the
get your
boot.
stuff.
And the thing is too, when you get these things in the mail, let me know. Text me. Take a picture of it. Hey, I got it. I wasn't expecting it. Thank you.
I did a boop. I ain't ever got not even a pin from Sean.
Shane.
Shane,
Who's
Shane,
the
Sean.
guy?
I told you I'm gonna get y'all's names mixed up, so just deal with it.
Just call me Grandpa. My goodness, it's so much easier. See, PPG Grandpa right there.
PPG Grandpa.
Grandpa.
ParamotorArkansas.com.
Arkansas. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We were all pirates because we're at Paramotor Arkansas.
That's right.
All right, you guys, have a good one. Thanks again, and don't forget, smile,
Thank
blue
you.
sky, and run into the sky, and be safe. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, chatters.
See you
Love
guys.
y'all.
PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast. Peace out. I really, really love this show. I really do.
Isn't
This
it
is
fun?
so incredibly fun. So the live stream
Yeah.
is gone, but we still got the audio. We also got Root that joined our live audio stream from Podbean. So welcome, Root. Glad that you're here. And we're almost
Yes.
done. Darn it. But you can go back and listen to all of our awesome shows over on paratalk.org or just search for PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast. So do we want to give the people that are listening to this another secret code for something else, or to do something, to text me like we normally do?
That means that I'd have to remember what it was, and that is very difficult to do.
I write everything down.
Yeah, you gotta write it down.
So
Write it down.
Yeah,
So-
I'll let you guys decide. I'm
let
not.
Will figure out the code this week. Go for it.
All right,
Well,
clothing optional.
What's that?
Clothing optional.
Okay.
Someone
So-
said that in the chat. Who was that? Bill
Yeah.
H.
Clothing optional. That was that Steven guy.
Oh, Stephen Goodpaster.
Steve,
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds like something Hot Buttered Steve would say.
it does. And
that is him. So
What is it?
clothing optional.
Clothing optional.
I swear I'm gonna meet you guys one day.
Yeah, you
And-
will.
so
Yeah, you'll be having some big drone show. Be like, I know that guy. What the hell?
Be like, Steve,
Hey, I didn't know
looking around like,
You're-
what?
They look familiar. Okay, so flyby is the code for next week for the Winnie thing on the show. For people that are not here live, the code is clothing optional. All you have to do is text me at 501-747-3558. Text me the word clothing optional and your mailing address, and I will send you out something to you. That's going to be really fun and awesome. I don't know what it is just yet, probably a bunch of stickers, but hey, it's free. You weren't here live, but we're still going to hook you up. Clothing optional at 501-747-3558. Thank you for listening to Sean Simons, also known as PPG Grandpa, on PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Podcast.
Yes.